The Equinox expansion will contain new features and updates to improve experience for both veterans and new players, and specifically those of you who belong to the player corporations as well. We are improving the Air Daily goals by adding a monthly reward track to it to reward you not only for engaging with New Eden on a given day, but also for your continued engagement over a month. We are also adding some exciting new types of goals and rewards to it. The corporation window will get a fresh new look. We are bringing it up to a more modern standard where it will be clearer but also more pleasant to interact with for all of you directors and CEOs out there. Speaking of corporations, we are also adding 3 new types of corporation projects, so the Corp members can engage with even more diverse goals and initiatives, making the Corp life more attractive to a wider group of players. Also including SRP automation. Both the corporation projects and the daily goals utilize the same underlying technology, and recently we improved many aspects of it to handle the increased load better. Now the goals and projects load much faster, and interactions with projects, goals and their rewards should be much more pleasant. Lastly, we are improving various aspects of interacting with ships. Now unlocking new ships and interacting with them in the inventory windows should be much more clear and more exciting. The goal behind all these changes is to provide you with more structured choices when it comes to what you should do next. Be that doing something for the Corp, kickstarting your session with a clear set of daily goals, or choosing which ship to fly next. The update to the corporation window interface is the next step on our way to strengthen the player organizations in EVE. The Corp window will now use the familiar navigation style from the opportunities window, where the main categories are laid out horizontally, while the detailed sections are placed in a sidebar. This is a much clearer form of navigation compared to multiple levels of tabs that we had before. We are also adding tooltips to each of the sections, making it easier to understand their functions, but also to inform which Corp roles are necessary for a member to have to be able to access them. Hopefully, as a CEO, you will no longer need an alt to test the Corp roles. In Equinox, we are adding 3 new types of corporation projects with a number of options for each to give you fine control over the incentives you want to provide your members with. Earn loyalty points projects will allow your corporation to create automated LP buyback programs by setting the Corp LP tax and creating a Corp project with ESC rewards for earning the LP. This can be applied to any type of loyalty points or to a specific type of LP. Salvaging projects will allow your corporation to monitor and reward salvaging of wrecks, which adds yet another gameplay style to the tools available to organizations. You can now incentivize your members to keep your space clean, or you can finally identify that pilot who salvages wrecks during the fleet ops. Ship loss projects will enable your corporation to automate the ship replacement program by monitoring ship losses with conditions predefined by you and automatically rewarding ESC payouts for those losses. The conditions will allow you to specify the type of ship to monitor the losses for, the location of the loss, and the organization that destroyed it. The combination of these conditions will allow you, for example, to reimburse the losses only for a specific ship type and only if it was killed by your war enemy in your home system. But also, you will be free to create more general ship replacement programs that consider the ship type only. I have been managing corporations for most of my time in EVE, so I am excited about the updated Corp window, of course. However, I believe that the SRP automation with the ship loss project type is the feature that many of you will enjoy the most. Happy exploding!
In June, the main thing we are adding to our daily goals is the monthly track, which will offer more rewards for completing daily goals over the course of a month. We're also adding 2 new goal types, introducing more variety into the daily goals pool. The 2 new goal types we are adding are Earn LP and Salvage Wreck. Earn LP is a versatile goal type since there are plenty of opportunities to earn LP for most players, and it can beat the LP of any corporation. Salvage Wreck is a nice new addition for any scavengers among you. It pairs perfectly with the Kill Non-Capsule Leaders goal. Who doesn't like a 2-for-1? The new monthly track has 12 total steps, with rewards given every 3rd step. The rewards get better the further you progress on the track. You can progress 1 step a day on the track by completing a daily bonus goal. This means that if you engage with daily goals and progress one step per day, you will be able to reach the final reward in just 12 days out of 30. This gives you plenty of time to reach the final reward before the track resets on the 1st of the next month. We have some exciting rewards for you when you reach the corresponding reward track milestones. Participating players will receive Evermarks, Skinner items, which will come in handy for designing your personalized skins with Skinner, ISK, and SP. Omega players will receive more of each reward and some plaques on top of that. With these changes, we want to ensure that completing Air daily goals and interacting with New Eden is meaningful by contributing towards a longer-term goal with significant rewards. Both new players and veterans benefit from these additions. Newer players appreciate the sense of direction and having things to do while they discover the universe. And even veterans can find some compelling rewards at the end of the track. Personally, I'm most looking forward to earning some new Skinner components so I can create a swanky new skin for my ship. We are adding several quality of life improvements to interacting with the ship tree and ships in general. When you meet the requirements to activate a new ship, like learning a new skill, you will get a notification and can navigate to the ship tree screen, where the unlocked ship or ships will be highlighted for you, along with a suggestion which skills to train to further improve the bonuses of those ships. The default action, or double-clicking, on unassembled ships is now to assemble and board, instead of just assemble, which should feel much more intuitive. New card view option for ships in the inventory window and the station panel that will show more ship information like group, type name, faction, and characteristics. When looking at the requirements of ships or modules, you will now have an option to save any required skills as a skill plan, apply skill points, or add the skills directly to the training queue. Upon assembling a new ship, you will now be prompted to name your ship, which will expose this functionality to newer players. These changes will ensure your ship experience is as smooth as possible, from learning the relevant skills and unlocking a new ship to flying it. New players will benefit the most from these changes. We will ensure that they know they can fly different ships, communicate ship roles and functions more clearly, and improve ship user experience in general.